You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have a lawyer present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you? These are your Miranda rights. The Miranda warning is a part of a preventive criminal procedure rule that law enforcement is required to administer to protect an individual who is in custody from self-incrimination. Miranda rights were created in 1966 after the United States Supreme Court case, Miranda v. Arizona. Ernesto Miranda was arrested on March 13, 1963. Police arrested Ernesto in his home for being the suspect of a kidnapping and rape. Miranda was then brought into a police station and interrogated. After 2 hours of interrogation, police obtained a written confession from Miranda. It was then used as evidence at trial. Police officers admitted that they did not administer Ernesto's right to an attorney. The Supreme Court ruled that the prosecution could not introduce Miranda's confession as evidence in a criminal trial, and overturned his conviction. As a result of the case against Miranda, each and every person must now be informed of his or her rights. The Constitution's Fifth Amendment clause protects suspects from self-incrimination. The Sixth Amendment guarantees criminal defendants the right to an attorney. This creates an equal field in the interrogation room for both the law enforcement and the suspect being interrogated. But how well are the Miranda rights understood? There are more than 800 versions of Miranda rights being used by police agencies across the United States. The right to remain silent is not understood by many suspects. Some are afraid their silence can and will be used against them. Although reminded of their right, people don't quite understand their right. In order for your right to remain silent, you cannot stay silent. Suspects must invoke their right to remain silent. In the Supreme Court case, Salinas v. Texas, the Supreme Court decided that the Fifth Amendment's privilege against self-incrimination does not extend to defendants who simply decide to remain mute during questioning. Any witness who desires protection must explicitly claim that protection. As long as police officers do not deprive suspects from the opportunity to claim their Fifth Amendment privilege, there is no constitutional violation. For Miranda, a person must knowingly waive their rights. In order to do this, the person needs to fully understand their Miranda rights. So how can we help people understand? We can start by helping the students in schools understand the importance of these rights and how to use them. Miranda rights were created to make the taking of a person's freedom and liberty more difficult. So it is important to be aware of your rights and to understand the law.